Why you are discussing me?
Mon gars, il a. Mon gars, il est. Mon gars.
You don't know what's So who is that guy? Who is that guy that you met? Which guy? Are you whining us? He's just a friend. And you're kissing his face.
Oh my god.
That's so embarrassing for him.
Yeah.
What about me?
I'm just wondering why the ex was at the wedding.
Right?
I'm sorry, but what is the ex doing there? I'm confused. How do you kiss an ex on a wedding day? Why is your ex anywhere near you on your wedding day?
And it kind of takes two people to do that. Like, why of all days?
The ex wants to show up.
Couldn't you have at least gotten that out of your system the day before? Like,
maybe when you were dating?
that's an idea.
So with my wedding, were you still coming? Because I was thinking maybe you shouldn't. But you cried today just because some lady had a baby is just a bit dramatic and lots of people don't know yet because apparently you aren't ready to tell people. I think if you don't tell people, you shouldn't come. Like, I'm trying to be as nice about this as I can, but everyone will be asking why you aren't pregnant, and I don't want them distracted from making me feel special. So the person wrote back, okay, I need a minute to process what the F you just said to me. So let me get this straight. You don't want me at your wedding because the fact that my baby effing died might ruin your day. That's a bad one. Like what? What? What the f?
It takes a special kind of person to do something like that.
This person would not be in my life. Like, I wouldn't be at their wedding day and they just would not be in my life after this conversation.
That is selfishness at its finest.
That's terrible.
What?
That's terrible.
You are a horrible person.
Absolutely. Like, not even a good friend, but like not even a decent human.
Just no. Bad. Bad all around. My brother's fiance went off on my mom in front of me and my sister when he was 45 minutes late to the rehearsal due to his best man's car tire blowing out. Where's your a-hole of a son? Dude should never showed up for the wedding. Not only a Bridezilla, but a total utter sociopath. Her life was completely fabricated and her parents, who didn't show up for the wedding, called my mom to tell her the truth about it the day after. She had a rap sheet a mile long and a prison record, but my brother, who just wanted to believe that people can change, stuck it up for 7 years. Don't do that. Don't ever do that.
I mean, they said it best. Don't do that. Don't ever do that. Ever. 7 years? To stick it out for 7 years is a long time. To like really just be trying to get through it, you know?
Just this statement alone had a lot of red flags.
Yeah.
So to think of all the red flags that you must have seen over that 7-year period.
Yeah, the prison record.
Still wanted to marry this person?
Set me over the edge there.
My God.
Desperate much?
What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Top 10 Central. I am your host for this one, Joss Bedard.
And I'm your other host, Bree Room.
And we are doing another Top 10 countdown of entitled brides who ruined their wedding day and their grooms.
And everybody else.
Because they suck.
So bad.
We weren't allowed to talk directly to the bride. Her mom and maid of honor were the only ones allowed to. What?
What's the point of going to the wedding then?
Tell the bride congratulations, even though I see her right there.
Going to that wedding would literally be like the same thing as going to watch a movie.
Yep.
Like, you can't talk to the actor.
That's the worst. And you're giving them an envelope of money or a gift.
You're buying a gift for someone you can't talk to. What?
That's crazy. That is the definition of entitled. So apparently they had to sign a contract vowing to these things. We wouldn't get any fake tans because no one was allowed to be more tan than she was. Also, no tan lines allowed. No false lashes. Her lashes had to be the longest. No teeth whitening done. Her smile was to shine the brightest. $400 bridesmaid dress and $100 shoes, plus $250 rented jewelry we had to buy on our own, despite the fact her family was loaded and I was so broke. That's, first of all, I'm not going out to anyone's wedding without a spray tan, I'll tell you that right now. I am not going to a wedding without a spray tan. You're crazy. That's crazy.
But what happens if you're already more tan than she is?
Or what if your teeth are just naturally more white? What are you gonna do? Not have me in your wedding? You crazy?
And the quota to meet for your dress and your shoes.
I couldn't afford that life.
$250 worth of jewelry. What kind of metal detector are you trying to set off?
Literally.
That's a lot of jewelry.
Yeah.
I was a maid of honor and her best friend and roommate, but since I'm ugly, she wouldn't let me be in any pictures.
Excuse me? Who decides if you're ugly?
What?
What do you mean? That's crazy. You were maid of honor too. Maid of honor, and it's like, too ugly. Excuse me?
But how do you have to like choose this person to be your maid of honor?
That's
So
just
how do you
insane.
choose this person and then decide, but you can't be in any of the pictures? What?
Put a bag on your face.
You can be my maid of honor. I feel like my sisters would be very bothered by that, but that's okay. Went to a wedding that was a dry wedding only. Okay, ew, that freaking sucks.
Nope.
She refused to let anyone bring alcohol and the wedding was in the middle of nowhere. The wedding was several hours before the reception. There was absolutely nothing to do. There was no entertainment, no food, no drinks. We had to wait 4 hours plus for them. Then the bridal party shows up and they had alcohol for themselves. Our entire group left.
As you should.
Bro, no food, no alcohol, no drinks, and no entertainment? What am I doing? Am I looking at the wall?
In the middle of nowhere. Like I'm imagining like the desert or something.
Don't waste my time like that. Yeah, like let's just look at the clouds.
Yeah, what? I'm sorry. You waited 4 hours. Good on you for waiting that long.
I would have left.
I wouldn't have waited like 40 minutes.
Yeah, I'd be out. Don't waste my time. That's
As
a
soon as I find out
waste.
there's no food coming, I'm like, nah. I used to work at a jewelry store. This young guy, college age, came in one day looking for engagement rings. Very polite, asking good questions. You could tell he'd been considering this for some time. As I'm helping him and showing him some of the rings in his budget, she walks in wearing a t-shirt from the high school senior class from the previous year, and she comes over by him. Oh my god, were you seriously considering that ring?
Oh.
It's so ugly. Besides, it looks just like my last engagement ring. How I wish I could have told him to dump her, run for the hills, and don't look back.
Bro, she's in senior of high school and she's already been engaged before? What the heck?
What in the life choices?
Yeah, what is... What? There's a lot wrong with this
There's a lot to
situation.
unpack.
I hope he ran for the hills on his
sincerely
own.
hope so.
Be on your way. You have a long life ahead of you and you do not need her in it.
Wow. Entitled.
Forget her, man. You don't need her. You don't need that.
I was at the wedding of an ex-boyfriend several years ago and he had planned and practiced singing, that should say singing I think, a Frank Sinatra song to his new wife. He went up and took the mic and, with the band backing him up, began singing the song. Cute. His new wife suddenly stomped across the dance floor and up on the stage, grabbed the mic from him and said, "I hate that effing song and I don't want to hear it." They were divorced about a year later.
Why they weren't divorced about a minute later, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean I'm not surprised by the outcome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that coming.
Like even if it wasn't your favorite song, let it happen.
put
Enjoy,
so much effort into
yeah.
that.
Appreciate the effort and how sweet that is, and then in your head be like, I hate this effing song. Who cares?
Man, ungrateful, honestly.
Honestly, I'll marry these men for you.
Bring them
Rude.
home.
Just all of them. I'll be a great wife to all of you.
Wedding band member here had a bride flip her ish at me and my bandmates because our instruments weren't white or salmon colored to fit in with the decorations, and she was saying we would ruin the photographs,
Oh my
even
God.
though I was playing during the reception and all the photos were already taken. A sunburst jazz bass, blue
Something.
and a red drum set aren't going to ruin your pictures, darling.
That's pathetic.
That's nitpicky.
If you hire a band, you'd be like, but it has to be white instruments, all white or salmon. I'd be like, okay, we'll find another band.
I mean, white you can find. Salmon? Very specific.
It's crazy. And it is not gonna ruin your pictures. No one's looking at the band. No offense to the band.
If you are in the picture, they're gonna look at you.
Absolutely. I once worked in a bakery and we had this bride freak out that her cake wasn't right and proceeded to smash it to bits with her fist. She smashed the wrong cake, like WTF. Anyways, the cops allowed her to wash her hands before placing her in handcuffs. I felt bad for the future husband and the couple that ordered that cake. People are cray cray.
Oh my gosh, Bridezilla at her finest.
Yeah, people are cray cray. Can you imagine being the person who made that cake for hours and being like, first of all, you smashed the wrong cake, so now they have to remake hers probably and the one they smashed. Rude. What a waste of cake. That pisses
I feel
me
like
off.
that wedding just did not happen. Like, you got arrested to get married.
I'm just more concerned about the waste of cake.
Well, that too.
That's rude. I would have eaten it.
Had a friend that got married to a girl that wanted an open relationship. This normally means we have stuff with other people while the other is not around. To her, this meant having another boyfriend move into the house.
Oh. We're like, Like if he was on board with it, fine. But by the sounds of it, it's like she wanted that.
Yeah. I
Weird.
mean, great for the rent because you get to split it.
But at what cost, you know?
I think I'd rather live alone.
Right?
No one's allowed to wear heels because she didn't want anyone tall her. No fake eyelashes again. Okay, no fake eyelashes. They had meetings twice a week for at least 3 hours each time, 6 months prior. Oh my God. Everyone in the bridal party had to recite the rundown schedule. Oh my God. Screamed at all the bridesmaids all day long behind the scenes of the wedding day. That sounds great. That sounds like a good time. The minute someone tells me 6 months prior that I have to be at these meetings, I'd be out.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
What are you having a meeting about? That's what I want to know.
That's crazy.
3 hours. For what? Oh, there's so much nitpickiness. Some people just really should not get married.
Yup.
Honestly,
Or exist. Alright guys, that's all we got for these entitled brides. If you want part 6, let us know. I was one of your hosts, Joss Bedard.
And I was the other host, Bree Room.
See you next time.
Bye.
I look like a dad going on vacation with his daughter.
Oh, shoot.
This thing sucks these days. Title. I'm like, wait, what? Entitled brides ruin their wedding day part 5? Oh, okay. Oh, I have some in my eye.
Oh no.
It's making me blind. I hate that. Ow! Okay, is it my turn? Great. I have something in my eye. I can't read.
Not the jazz band.
They don't care what color the jazz thing is. Whatever you play at weddings.
I mean, just lick it off your hands.
I need it off the floor.
Give me whatever snack biscuit left.
Literally.
I'll take care of that, don't worry.